It is truly a time to be living. Welcome to the Dragon's Roost, episode 5. I am one of your co-hosts, Midnight Frickin' Reala, and we are here to talk about some serious things today. But first of all, I just want to talk about why I changed my opening slogan. This is because Sam, betrayer of the Dragon's Roost podcast, has patented and pending, or whatever it is, copyrighted, that's what I'm trying to say, trademark, his own phrase, and stole it from the intellectual property known as the Dragon's Roost.
So, yeah, Sam's pretty much gone. Hey guys, it's Jakchoy here. I'm unfortunately going to be quitting the podcast.
You're giving me a heart attack, man.
All right. Yeah, just kidding, but there is someone who has quit, and that is Clocks.
So, unfortunately, due to some personal business that she has to attend to, Clocks is also RIP'd from the podcast. But fear not, Jack and I will continue to go forward with our quests into the podcast universe. But with every member that we drop, there has to be a new one that rises. So, we have a new special guest today. Please introduce yourself, Hannie.
Hey guys, my name is Hannie. I'm really excited to be here on the podcast.
Awesome. So, Hannie, you are known decently well in the Dragalia Lost Discord. So, any long-time listener of the Dragon's Roost podcast kind of knows what our accounts look like, what adventures we have, what dragons we have, etc., because we talk about it ad nauseum. So, Hannie, can you give us a little bit of insight as to what your account looks like in Dragalia Lost?
Yeah, so I think I have my strongest character is Ezzelith. I just cleared High Midgard, and she was kind of useless in there, but I was really glad that I cleared it and I got the title. And then for everyone else, I think I started with Julieta, so I was really happy that I had her.
Ooh, yeah, Julieta's a really nice character to start off with.
Mm-hmm. Julieta is the friendly tank that every new player loves, and old players like.
So yeah, Hannie has been around the Dragalia Lost Discord server since like the game launched, and Hannie knows a lot of people there, so we're happy to welcome Hannie into our podcast.
Yikes, dude. So I've been in the Dragalia Lost Discord since the game came out, and I've been really active in the voice channel, so if you guys ever want to talk, you should come, talk to me there. And then, I also run the biggest Dragalia Lost guild in the Discord. It's called Pokemon. And then every Thursday night, I host a movie night with Mr. Lou, and we watch movies together, so come.
Awesome. After that plug for the Dragalia Lost Discord channel, let's go over the agenda for today's episode. So we just welcomed Hannie as our very special guest today. We are also going to be talking about the new Dragon Special banner, and kind of the bit of an underdog of this game, which is known as the Darkness element, as well as a bit of an overview of what we personally want to see from the new Cygames Fest coming December 16th. So, first thing on the agenda, Dragon Special. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Dragon Special banner is a brand new featured up gacha in Dragalia Lost only for a couple of days. Now, this special gacha is going to have Cerberus, Leviathan, and Jean d'Arc, using my wonderful French pronunciation there, as a raid-up, with Dragon Daddy Zanefried also as a raid-up. There are also some other interesting raid-ups here, such as Musashi, which has consistently been one of the most wonderful win 4 stars in the game, and my personal carry for A Wish to the Winds, which is which was the old event that happened a couple weeks back. So, while it does sound very good on paper, we're here to give you a bit of a cautionary tale.
Yeah, so, I mean, these kind of banners always pop up in gacha, where in between events you have these, like, transitional banners that appear while we wait for the next event, and this is one of those. I would argue that it's better if you don't pull on it, because there's probably going to be a Christmas special banner, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys really want those special Christmas characters, so I would hold off on that summon button for now.
I'm going to say 100% there is going to be a Christmas special banner. Because we're gonna kind of transition into this a bit. We aren't going to touch too much on it because we do not know much, but there is a new facility event planned for Dragalia Lost. It's going to be called the Miracle of Dragon Yule, and inside this promotional artwork, we see some spicy characters such as adorable Christmas Cleo with bells over her ears. Oh my god, so
and then
good.
my personal favorite is Christmas Nefaria.
Yes, Christmas Nefaria and Daddy Xander, the prince, your homeboy, the guy that probably is the only reason why you did well in the Ferriganov raid. You know, all of the above, Xander in there.
And
new facility
event. Using Zanefried? Yeah.
Oh, you're using Zanefried for the Ferriganov event? Yeah, I mean, well, Zanefried was okay, but I'm sure that your grind was a bit harder if you weren't using Daddy Prince Xander. But just a quick conclusion for this event that we kind of segued into here. It's going to be a new facility event. You're going to be using water units to fight against fire units.
Yeah, that's the catch. It's water, folks. It's not dark. So as a proud owner of Nefaria, I have been pleasantly cucked by Cygames in every single event that has happened, as our promised dark event is getting pushed away every single time.
Yes, unfortunately.
Yeah.
There are some memes going on along the Reddit. I know I mention the Reddit every episode, but there was like this meme where they had like the typing chart and they just like Microsoft painted over the darkness element. So like there's only 4 elements of the game, and
Wait,
this
I
really,
saw
that. It really does lead the question like, what is Cygames planning to do with the darkness element, right? Because there hasn't been any like rhyme or reason to the event schedule, and we have not seen a new 5-star darkness element in the game. We have not seen an event that deals with them. Like, all of this is pretty obvious stuff. But I feel like we do need to talk about it.
Yeah. So I was kind of curious, do you guys have dark units, Hannie or Reala?
Yeah, I also have Neff, but I've been waiting for her to be like really strong, but she's still not really that good.
Even after buffs.
Yeah, even after the bow buffs, she kind of...
That's actually kind of funny. All 3 of us have Nefaria, some with more investments to her than others. Jack,
I don't think like Neff is that bad. I think she's I think she's really good. She's probably one of the best dark units, but I still don't think...
the issue is like dark units don't really have that much characters in the first place. Like, I would say the most notable ones are probably Nefaria, Orion, Claymon, and that's honestly probably it.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, even the fact that there's only one 5-star dark unit in the
kind of speaks for itself.
I feel like there has to be something big coming, or not. They might actually make that announcement. They say, you know, Nefaria was a flop, nobody liked her, so therefore dark units are going to be removed from the game. That'll be a very sad day indeed. All of those gacha polls going to
What's
waste.
also funny is the water banner has Nefaria, which is an exclusive, or was exclusive, 5-star dark elemental, and the only 5-star dark elemental, and now there's a water alt of her, so and Cleo too, so
what we assume
kind
to
of a
be
slap
a
in the
water
face.
Yeah, so that's actually a good question that I might want to bring into discussion. So we see this promotional artwork. We see Christmas Cleo, we see Christmas Nefaria, and we see Christmas Xander. Do you think that we are going to have 3 rate up units for this upcoming banner?
I think that it's like how they did the Halloween event, and then they had one that was like a 5-star, and one that was a 4, and then one that was a 3.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's probably what they're doing with this one too.
Yeah, that definitely does make sense, and that means that a lot of these characters are going to be very sought after because they previously were 5-star and very hard to obtain in the gacha. So we now can get these 5-star characters at a lower rate, of course, but you still have the character intact, and I think that's a very important aspect of Dragalia Lost. I think character does count very much, because of course we're playing a gacha game, and the character stories just kind of solidify that belief even more.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's also the chance that, you know, they've been mixing elements for banners. Like, I think the last one had Pia, which was a 4-star wind elemental. So, I mean, there's always a chance, you know, we can get the that dark elemental character, but I'm just wondering why they couldn't, because you can easily do a dark elemental themed Halloween banner. Like you can totally do like kind of like a spooky-ish. I guess it might be edgy, but still like do an effective dark elemental Christmas thing, sure. But they didn't go that route, which I was quite surprised in. So.
Yeah, they're kind of neglecting dark, obviously, but
there's also a really interesting theory that the dark banner might have Dalco in it, because she did leak, or she did post an image of what her in-game art would be, and it's either I'd say it's an even chance between water and dark unit, but yeah, there is a fan theory that Dalco might be in the next dark banner if we ever get one.
Yes, I think Dako's pretty edgy. You know, she has black hair.
Yeah,
I really hope that she's like a dark katana. That's like the thing I've been waiting for in this game.
Ooh, yeah. That'd be cool. We do need a dark katana.
Dark katana. Yeah, that'll actually be like the edgiest thing.
Yeah, edgiest.
I love that.
I would wail for a dark Dalco katana. Mark my words. I said it here now. If we do get a dark Dalco with a katana, I will throw in however much money it takes.
Yo, what if... Wait, here. This is a stupid idea, but I still want to talk about it because I'm Midnight Reala and that's what I do on this show. What if the next raid event was going to be the evils of the Japanese music industry, and that's the raid boss, and then our free unit is going to be Dalco, the savior of J-pop as we know it? That would be such a good like meta commentary of like what's... like what the current climate's like, like I dig it. That would
be pretty interesting.
I dig it, even though it's a really bad idea.
I mean, here's the thing: is they already kind of did break the whole like Dalco music, everything for Dragalia, because I think the music for the previous event was not done by Dalco. It was actually done by another artist. So, yeah. By the way, that album, the 3 songs that were used in the last event are on Spotify, and it is a pretty good album.
Would you say that they are straight fucking fire, my guy? Would you say that?
Yeah, I would say it's pretty fire.
Pretty fire. You put those on repeat?
Yes. I have listened to it.
Do you have a Dalco playlist on your Spotify, as a curiosity?
I do actually have a lot of the Dalco songs in my Wii playlist. So
Wii playlist. Okay. I mean, that's also suitable to have that weed playlist.
Did you guys know about Dalco before playing Dragalia, Hannie, or Reala?
No, this is like the first time that I've ever heard her. I didn't really know anything about her until we started playing the game.
So you haven't listened to J-pop before that?
No, I never really listened to any of that.
Interesting.
It's just kind of a similar story for me with Dalco. I knew Dalco from that one feature song from the fireworks movie.
Oh yeah. When oh wait, I wanna look that up now.
So look up that title while I essentially talk about it.
What
it looks a lot like
it's
it's
colloquially
known as the fireworks movie, but Jack will get a official title on that.
As the weeb professor, let me get the So it's a movie called Uchiage Hanabi Shita Kara Miru ka Yoko Kara. It's a mouthful, but basically it's fireworks. Should we see it from the side or the bottom?
Like really good.
Yeah,
good job.
I'm
Can you teach you Japanese, Jack? Teach you Japanese.
I want to learn it someday, but I'm working on it. Anyways. Yeah, this movie has great animation by Shaft, which also did the animation for the Monogatari series.
Yes,
and
the girl looks like Itagi Senjogahara, and that's the main thing that stuck with me. And like the song is like pretty bopping too. Like I don't want to get a copyright strike for trying to like mimic it though, but it's like like it's really bopping.
It's
that's
really
good.
good.
You guys are so talented.
Thank you, Hannie. I really do appreciate that.
I didn't know you guys were such weed.
Oh my gosh.
We're
the fire. Oh my god. The heat is too much for me right now.
But yeah, I mean the movie was actually really bad from what I've heard. It actually has a 6.58 on Mal, so I wouldn't
hot
say
garbage. Yeah. If anything gets below a 7 on Mal, you know that they really messed up.
Bad.
Yeah, because like the average Mal user, I'm not trying to call them casuals.
7. Yeah.
The average Mal user is just kind of like, it wasn't the best thing I've seen. Like, I feel like they don't really look too critically into what they're watching, and that's not a bad thing. Like anime is a medium that kind of has different things that are interesting for different people. But I feel like it's a very like select few that really like goes into it and views it critically. But back to what we were saying on Daoko and J-pop. Yeah, so my only experience with Daoko was that one song. And I'm very ecstatic to be seeing this in Cygames, or in Dragalia Lost by Cygames and Nintendo. I just feel like this game was just kind of like a match made in heaven. The moment I saw that Nintendo, Cygames, and Daoko logo on it, even though I didn't know Daoko too much, I knew that this was a game that was going to stay for good and be just such a wonderful experience. And so far, like with this podcast and with the general community and the Reddits and Discords, it is definitely what I've been experiencing.
So for me, I've actually heard a lot of Daoko songs. It kind of started because of Fireworks, and for those of you who don't know anything about it, I would say go to YouTube and see the trailer for it. It actually features the full song for Uchage Hanabi, which is the name of the song, and animation is amazing. Just the actual story is bad. But anyways, yeah. So Daoko also did sang "Me Me Me," which was a huge internet meme. I believe in like 2014.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, she did. That's her.
Oh, that was like the commentary on like the hikikomori style lifestyle.
Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah, it was pretty famous because it was so like shocking, I guess.
Yeah, that's the one with the girls and they do like all the licking.
The eating.
Crazy
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah.
It's not really safe for work.
Yeah.
Nope.
Remember, kids, if you're under 18, do not view that video.
It's pretty.
And I say that I'm literally 17. I've seen that. All right, never mind. Don't.
All right, let's not get into the logistics here. Anyways, point is, I think she's willing to collab further, so hopefully we see more of Daoko in the future.
Mm-hmm. People have been speculating on a Daoko event in the future, and I did talk about that earlier in the cast, but that's really like the peak dark event, because I feel like that's the only reason why Cygames would be holding off on the dark event this long if they're
that's what I'm really hoping. I hope they compensate us dark people for something.
Yes. And of course, like the sprite and like model for Daoko, or not really the model, but just like kind of like the in-game artwork has been shown for a Daoko adventure, and I'm not sure if you know the specifics on this, Jack, because I don't really.
I've mentioned this before. It's basically she's just in like a really dark blue outfit, and she just says this would be my unit in the Dragalia art like design, so she doesn't actually confirm anything either. So it's kind of speculative, but I'm hoping she's a dark. I'd even be fine if she's a water unit, honestly.
Yeah, hopefully New Year's would give us some type of commemorative event for Daoko's new album.
Speaking of commemorative events, perfect segue into our next topic.
Hell yeah, we're getting
the
good at these.
Cygames Fest, which is on December 16th in Japan time. So that would be, I think not
the 15th, right?
I think 15th. Yeah.
I think Japan is in the future. That's why that's why they have all this cool stuff.
That's
why they're so they were giving us stuff.
They might be. They
hopefully.
Yeah.
Cygames Fest bonus, login bonus, 500 word every day. Let's go. Stacks on stacks.
Cygames has done some like special giveaways and stuff for Cygames Fest, for Grand Blue Fantasy and for their other IPs. So we're kind of hoping for the same thing.
Cygames Fest. It's the first. It's not really a new event. It's has been done in years. Yeah, it's been happening for a few years, but of course, Cygames is a very well-respected developer over in Japan. They make Grand Blue Fantasy, as well as Shadowverse, games that I've been quite partial to in the past, especially Shadowverse for their great card game content. And they've made plenty of other games as well, so they aren't really a new player when it comes to the gacha game and mobile game scene. But it is the first time that Dragalia is getting featured in the event, and with that, I'm really hoping that they are producing some actual merchandise for the game. I'm a huge merchandise fan. I spend hundreds of dollars on Ami at a time, getting those nice anime figures and cards and card sleeves. Just anything weeby. I love getting it delivered straight to my door via Ami
Oh my
and
gosh,
DHL.
you're a big weeb too?
if you
not sponsored, by the way.
yeah no, I was actually gonna make a joke here. If you want to learn how to order these things, go on
We're not
amiami.com/midnight Reala
I didn't know
Dragons
you guys were
Roost.
such big weebs.
Thank you, Hannie. I appreciate your commentary on that. But yeah, some cool Dragalia Lost merchandise would be very much appreciated. I'd bring a keychain around on my car. Have all of my social friends deleted from my existence.
I wouldn't mind a Dragalia Lost Nendroid. I actually do have a decently big Nendroid collection that I am not so proud of.
It's okay, Jack. If you're ever too ashamed to have it, all of them,
Henny,
just
never
send
go
them my
down
way.
the route of the merchandise. It is never the right way, and you will
I
forever
mean, I
regret
have
it.
some figurines that I used to collect from another phone game.
Oh, what was the series?
I used to play Puzzle and Dragons, and then I have some of
Gotcha.
Puzzle
some
and Dragons.
figurines from my favorite characters there.
Mhm.
Does
Yeah.
Puzzles and Dragons have humans in it, or is it just dragon? I know nothing about pets, so.
Yeah,
Oh,
Just
like-
humans? Okay.
90% cute girls.
oh, what? Why is it called Puzzles and Why isn't it called? Okay. Puzzles and cute girls. Let's make a new game called Puzzles and Cute Girls. I feel like that would get us a ton of money.
Yeah, and also in terms of merchandising, the new Dowko album with maybe this is asking for too much, but the Dowko in-game sprite keychain, just something that I can buy from scalpers on the secondary market to show my love and support for the game, other than buying Warmite every single week. Please, Cygames, I give you so much of my money. I'm the reason that you're still no, not really, but still.
Yeah.
I'm fanboying out right now, but that's basically.
So yeah,
where we stand.
we'll cover whatever gets announced in Cygames Fest during probably our next event podcast.
Which is actually not too far away. It's in a couple days.
It's gonna be pretty close. In 3 days actually. But this is one of those in between events podcasts that we wanted to do. We're still trying to feel it out, see what we want to do. Speaking of what we want to do, we're kind of introducing this new thing where every episode we kind of talk about our progress in the game, what we're working towards, and yeah, how about we start off today with Hanny?
So I don't really have any progress left in the game. I've kind of done everything. I'm kind of just waiting to hit 700 facility and then build the last castle, and then
Gosh.
I don't know. I don't really have anything else to do in this game but events.
It's such an ironic
Oh, boy.
twist that the two co-hosts of this podcast are more
are
casual
way
than our special
behind.
guest.
Wait, so Hanny, have you beaten High Midgard then?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh
So
my
I just
goodness.
beat High
Wow.
Midgard a couple times this week. But
Hey,
I never really
congrats.
had any interest in doing it. It's just because I have some friends who play the game and they really wanted to High Midgard, so I just made I made an Ezolith for him.
Okay.
How
Yeah.
has that been going, by the way? The Ezolith
Pretty
and
bad.
High Midgard.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty-
that's what I thought. I was gonna.
My problem is because you can't really do anything as Ezolith. You just die.
You just kind of
So I
die.
just sit there and I die.
You just get stunned a bunch. You get stunned and die. High Midgard Swimmer. God
Just
freaking damn it.
Usually, what happens is they have this new video with a new meme, and if you're Ezolith, you jump over the 8-way, and so I jump over the 8-way every single time. But sometimes you just die. I don't know.
Guess I'll just die. Hasn't
Guess
that been a
I'll
meme?
just-
Yeah, guess I'll just die.
I mean, one of our emote gifs in the Discord server is just literally a gif of Ezlith falling and dying. So
Is that related directly to High Midgard Swimmer, or?
I think no, that was just me recording it in some random map. But yeah,
Okay.
it's just kind of a meme that Ezlith is good at dying. It's one of her specialties.
But she's a genius. How could she not see what's coming?
Right, she's supposed to be a genius of the century, but
So I'm gonna flip your question back at you, Jack. What have you been doing?
What have
in
I been
terms
doing?
of
Oh, boy.
Losting your Dragalia.
I mean, so I might have been busy, with finals and some other stuff. So
and some
wasn't
special activities.
quite wasn't quite able to complete the last event, but I'm starting to get a lot more hyped up for the future of Dragalia. I'm kind of getting back into the fun of it.
Back into the fun of it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I just finished crafting my first 4-star elemental weapon.
Yeah, Jakchoy, Discord moderator.
No, but I swear I'm trying.
You're
Anyways,
like a
I'm
baby.
Hush. Yeah. Oh no, actually, this isn't my first. What am I saying?
What are you even talking
yeah.
about? Like,
I've made a
everyone had
lot
their
before.
first 4-star elemental weapon like
Ages
weeks
ago.
into the game.
Yeah. But anyways, I'm just trying to grind up. I want to say I really like the new levels for Avenue of Fortune and Avenue
Oh yeah,
of
we
Power.
didn't talk about those.
Holy crap! Wait, they're actually a gift from heaven. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
but you can
still
still auto them.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can still auto them. So it's basically just like more free stuff for me.
I gotta make this joke every episode now, but it's free real estate. Come on, guys, come keep up. As for me, I haven't really answered what I'm grinding towards, but basically, High Midgard Swarmer. I was going to talk about bringing up my Ezolith, but after Hannie said that it sucked,
Yeah, you shouldn't
I
do
don't
it.
know.
No, don't do it. Just do Vanessa or something.
I want to do. Yeah, I have Vanessa and Verica, but Ezolith.
You
is
have
so
Vanessa
good.
and
Just do
Verica.
Vanessa
Why?
and Verica.
What the?
It's so much easier.
What the heck are you?
'Cause
I have
I'm a whale
Mikoto.
and also a casual, so like, it's okay.
I have a Mikoto that I'm hoping will get me through High Midgard. That's all I want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Mikoto's so cool to play with.
Come on.
Like, his playstyle is just so much fun.
Yeah, use your first 5-star katana, or I don't know, is Makoto a sword or katana?
Katana.
Katana.
Blade,
That's okay.
whatever.
That was right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, use your first 4-star elemental katana to help you through this event. I'm sure Hannie will carry you.
Yeah. It also helps having a good
No.
water unit so you can actually
No.
farm for the fire stuff.
I don't think that I can carry any of you.
I mean, Hannie only has an Ezolith, so
I think I get carried like every run.
Oh really?
yeah.
Wait, do you actually die every time though?
No.
So sometimes you live.
No, I live every time.
Oh,
But
what?
you said that you die. Wait,
No,
what?
never.
Oh.
So
wait, is this-
Ezolith survives the HP gauge.
Wait, is Hannie
I've
just
never
trolling us
died
hardcore right
behind
now?
the card ever.
What the heck?
Oh my god.
I am
Wait,
quite
Hannie's a
possibly
god.
like the greatest Ezolith player ever.
Wow.
Oh man. Just
Wait,
keep
so
going
what's
life,
the-
I guess, Jane.
Yeah. What's your usual team comp then? So it's one Ezolith and then
So the people that I run with, we use Mikoto, and then Verica, and then Vanessa, and me.
wow, that is a
Yeah.
diverse team.
Alright, so like the people that you run with, do you want to give some shout outs to those individuals that have been helping you through it? Or
No.
do you want to keep their names anonymous? No, okay.
Some
They're,
names.
they're
you
not
know,
that.
some
They're not that important.
SSNs, credit card info would be nice.
Yeah. Attention, epic Dragalia Lost gamers. Yuden needs your help. I think we're at
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Subscribe to
Guys,
PewDiePie.
head over to
Hey, yeah.
Voiceover Tim, whatever
Subscribe
his
to
name is.
PewDiePie because T-Shift is really catching up to him, and we have to keep PewDiePie #1 on YouTube.
Yeah. Attention, PewDiePie YouTube gamers.
Wow, we're really
Do all
milking the cow
things,
here.
yeah. I think we're at a point where we can
Yeah.
jump off this podcast. So, with that, lovely viewers of the Dragon's Roost, the Dragon Hatchlings, I don't know, I'm gonna name them cringy things. Because...
Oh, some update for our I guess our podcast system in general is we are gonna be getting our icon soon.
Yes.
Actually, it should be coming in today. So, hopefully we'll have it updated. Hopefully you guys like it. And we'll do a big shout out for the artist next time. And if
Yes.
the artist wants to say a few things, that we can always do that for him too.
Yep.
And that's about it, guys.
Yep. Thank you guys very much for watching.
Yeah.
And I want to thank
Thank
our
you.
very special guest, Hannie, for being
Hey
on
guys,
the
thank
show.
you
Yep.
for having me.
Thank
no
you,
problem.
Hannie, for being on the show.
And that's all for this episode of The Dragon's Roost. If you liked the episode, please give it a like and talk about it with us in the comments below. Subscribe and hit the bell to stay notified, and check out those social links in the description. I've been Reala, and I thank you for watching the Dragon's Roost podcast.